cheek and has lost partial vision. He can still see, but his vision will never be what it was before. And then, of course, there's the emotional scars that you carry on an injury like that throughout your life.
The police came in to, take photographs and stuff, and even the woman who was taking the pictures teared up, because she couldn't believe what he was going through.
The media attention in this case has just been astronomical, and it's really been because of those videotapes.
There was even some reports that they were intending on selling them, kind of like the Bumfights or, the Jackass video or things like that.
They just didn't destroy his life, they destroyed their own. I mean, these kids are up for attempted murder.
Well, I think they're really dismayed at the idea that they may go to prison over all this.
All right, good morning.
Of the numerous trials in progress concerning the 311 boys, the most serious is for attempted murder, being faced by alleged gang leader Stephen Gaisley.
Oh, he's a good boy. He's never been in trouble before. Picture yourself when you were young. You might have thrown rocks, done something stupid. This is just something stupid. No, the videotape doesn't show something stupid. The videotape shows that this is something that's organized, orchestrated, and has no regard for human life.
The verdicts in the 311 trials are still pending, but the media frenzy goes on. Bumfights and its imitators are creating an enormous appetite and a potentially lucrative market for sickening video violence.
There's this whole culture out there of kind of obnoxious and even violent behavior that is entertaining to a lot of people. And I think that what you're seeing here is that certain individuals take that cultural climate and take it to the next level.
I can definitely say there's been probably 20 or 30 tapes that have come out after ours that have all been the same deal. Bum hunts, bum this, bum sluts, bum, and so yes, definitely, there are so many fight tapes out there now.
What started off as an underground film for Californian skate punks has spawned a worldwide industry. But the copycatting has led to the ultimate tragedy. Bumfights, a 50-minute video made by 4 teenagers in Las Vegas and San Diego, glorified street violence in all its forms.
Who are these kids? What combination of motivations would drive a child to make these videos and try to sell these videos? And we have the embodiment of perhaps the first thug entrepreneur.
When you put out something and then 30 million people copy it, yeah, you gotta inevitably feel like, oh, okay, well, it looks like we've started something here. And so, yeah, I guess we did move a little bit of something along, May not be the right thing, but, whatever, it's something, I guess.
Feel the pain. Feel the rush. Experience the unfucking believable insanity.
Bumfights was a huge financial success. Inevitably, it was followed by a host of imitators copying its deeply unpleasant blend of extreme stunts, cruel parodies, and street violence, all set to a skate punk soundtrack.
Here we go! Another day, another strike! Here we go! It's the living sacrifice! Here we go!
The appetite for violence in our culture is voracious. You turn any channel on the television, it's sanctioned. And then you have entrepreneurship, which of course is also rewarded. We have a world in which you can make your name and you can make a fortune by doing something different that somehow is marketed to a hungry population.
The people that we should be concerned about in this whole Bumfights issue are not the producers, because they've been around forever. The people we should be concerned about are the people that actually put out money and bought this thing. And not bought it out of curiosity, but bought it out of a love of this kind of violent entertainment.
I probably would have found Bumfights funny 20 years ago when I was a kid. I would have also known that there was something wrong about it.
Late last year, 4 Australian teenagers decided to make their own Bumfights movie.
4 youths aged 14, 15, 16 and 18 were taken into custody last night and today helped police with their investigations.
The town they lived in southern Australia, Mildura, only had one homeless person. On Sunday, the 1st of November, they took their video camera and went to see him.
Police believe the accused had watched a movie downloaded from the internet that showed homeless people being tied up and made to do things against their will.
The 4 Australian bumfight copycatters videoed their attempt at getting homeless person Arthur Burrows to star in their own movie. When he wouldn't take part, the teenagers allegedly set his makeshift shelter on fire and went home to watch the footage.
Arthur Burrows' charred remains were found early Sunday morning after local CFA members had extinguished a fire near the railway reserve. 4 teenagers aged 14, 15, 16 and 18 have all been charged with 1 count of murder. Kelly Boyce, WIN News.
With terrible inevitability, the shock horror tactics unleashed by bumfights are travelling around the world and have now played a part in a murder.
This is the type of place where people like Bumfights producers might come to prey on this population. Because of the nature of the severity of homelessness itself, this is a population that needs to be wanted.
Can't help but feel for these guys because, I mean, they're more or less like children. They can't take care of themselves in the state that they're in or know any better. I mean, they're just looking for their next drink and are just there to be taken advantage of, and these guys did it.
In some ways, it's kind of sad that it's so successful that people want to see other people hurt. They want to see other people suffer, and with that, I can't really understand it all.
I felt good and I felt bad at the same time. You know what I mean? I got a family. You know, you got to go on the news and they're sitting there ripping your son. You know, so it's just there's a lot of mixed emotions when you're in the media. You know, especially when the media just rips you every day. No one's going, well, Ryan McPherson's a great filmmaker and he does his things like.
I think they were looking for a quick way to make a lot of money, and frankly had no regard for the human life that they were interfering with.
I have 18 months sober. I have a job, and I have my life back on track. As a result of not drinking, and I look back where I was at, and I don't want to go back there.